Hey everybody, Nike here. A lot of interesting and weird stuff happened in the last week or so involving the release of Legendary Armor, Expac leaks, and the post-patch dev AMA. With a lot of talk about rewards and a lot of talk about the next Expac, it's only fitting that we speculate on the one thing that wasn't discussed in the leaks, what the big, shiny, prestigious rewards will be in the coming Expac. One of the devs said in the AMA that there are no plans to make Legendary Armor available in other ways. A lot of wishful thinkers parsed that to mean that there could be sets developed for PvP in World v World, but I think that is extremely unlikely, mostly because I don't think they will ever again dedicate that many resources and man-hours to such a small project again. Additionally, Mike O'Brien said in the AMA that they will keep putting out new legendary weapons with each living story update, and you won't have to buy the new Expac to have access to them. To me, the implication is that we won't have either new legendary weapons or armor in the Expac beyond the Heart of Thorns stuff. So with legendary weapons and armor off the table for Expac 2, what can they do that will be a big shiny reward, and more importantly, what will be a selling point for the expansion? Pretty obviously, a World v World legendary back piece is a no-brainer. I would be absolutely shocked if there wasn't one in the Expac, honestly. The game mode is low on unique rewards anyway, and that would certainly help. And if it's similar to the PvP collection, it will add a lot of replayability to World v World, especially to lure outsiders into the game mode, and even more especially if it's in conjunction with some sort of revamp of the game mode. For PvP, they already have a unique armor set, but it would make sense for a set of weapons exclusive to PvP be introduced that match the PvP exclusive armor set and or the backpack. They don't have to be legendary, obviously, but they do have to be cool, and they should match the theme of the gear that already exists. It's important to pause here and consider that not every reward has to be legendary level to be cool and unique. Switching gears a little bit to PvE, the last low-hanging fruit would be legendary trinkets. Zunlai Electrum has been sitting in our crafting materials slot for a long time, and being able to make legendary rings, earrings, or amulets would be logical, though surely they would be similar in visual effects to an infusion, right? So I don't know how they're going to differentiate an infusion from a legendary, but who knows. Below the legendary tier, we can safely expect more fractal stuff in the Expac, probably a tier 5, with some new fractals and mechanics going to extend us all the way to level 125 or higher. It would be easy to create new rewards though, and I think a set of fractal weapons would not be particularly exciting. While probably a little bit far-fetched, fractal armor that has a theme matching the original weapons and back piece would be really cool, and a feature that has been very long requested. So this next part that I'm going to talk about is a bit spoilery, so if you're avoiding leaks or whatever, you can turn away now. Alright, so it appears that we are getting mounts in the Expac, and each type of mount will be somehow linked to a mastery track, and each different type of mount will obviously have different capabilities. For sure, this is a gem store cash cow for ANET, as mount skins will sell like literal hotcakes. But in the past, ANET has not been afraid to cannibalize gem store sales by releasing competing exclusive in-game skins. So it makes sense to me that the major legendary over-the-top selling point of the Expac will be a legendary mount for each of the different mount types, or to be extra lazy, one legendary mount skin that can be applied to all the other mounts. And lastly, and probably least likely to happen, but one I would be the most excited about, is level 500 cooking. I would personally love the ability to make higher level foods, or foods that are functionally equivalent to level 80 foods but are infinite in duration, or they are infinite in how many uses you can get from the one food, or even the ability to make metabolic and utility primers on an affordable basis. There are a lot of different directions you could go with level 500 cooking, and to be honest, all of them seem pretty cool to me. This is definitely more likely a wish list feature for me personally than anything I actually expect to be in the Expac, but I figured while I was going over some realistic possibilities, I might as well discuss a couple of long shots too, right? Anyway, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments below. Let me know any ideas you have or what ideas you're thinking of for rewards in the Expac that ANET will probably do as a major selling point. Or what's your thoughts on any of the ideas I've speculated on. I appreciate you guys all tuning in and watching this. Thank you, and I will see you next time.